In the quiet, forgotten town of Elmsbrook, there stood an old, decrepit house that no one dared to enter. It was said to be cursed, haunted by the restless spirits of its former inhabitants. On a dare, a young woman named Emily decided to spend the night there, determined to prove the legends were just stories. As the sun set and the shadows lengthened, Emily entered the house, the door creaking ominously behind her. Dust covered every surface, and the air was thick with the scent of decay. She set up her flashlight and sat on the floor, the light casting eerie shadows on the peeling wallpaper. As the hours passed, the house remained silent, almost too silent. Emily began to feel uneasy. Just as she was about to dismiss her fears, she heard a faint whisper. It seemed to come from within the walls. She pressed her ear to the wall, straining to make out the words. "Help us. We're trapped. Don't leave us." Her heart raced. The whispers grew louder, more desperate. Emily's flashlight flickered and went out, plunging her into darkness. Panic set in as she fumbled to turn it back on. The whispers continued, echoing around her, filling her mind with terror. Suddenly, she felt a cold hand on her shoulder. She spun around, but saw nothing. The air grew colder, and she could see her breath. The whispers turned to anguished cries, the voices of men, women, and children all pleading for release. Emily tried to run, but her legs felt heavy, as if something was holding her back. She stumbled and fell, her flashlight rolling away. In the dim light, she saw shadows moving, figures emerging from the walls. Their eyes were hollow, their faces twisted in pain. She screamed, but no sound came out. The spirits reached for her, their icy fingers brushing her skin. Just as she felt herself being pulled into the darkness, she woke up outside the house, the first light of dawn breaking the horizon. She never spoke of that night, but the whispers in the walls stayed with her, haunting her dreams. And the old house in Elmsbrook stood silent once more, waiting for the next curious soul to dare enter its cursed halls.